Kate Flores. At center, number 7, Kadeem Jack. At guard from Pampanga, number 24, Joshua Munzon. Troy Rosario. And at center from Sasmuan, Pampanga, number 25, Japet Aguilar.
The freshly arrived Kadeem Jack at center court of the Phil Sports Arena. Ball is up, game is live, and this tip-off is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. And another opportunity to score the first basket of the game.
You know, you look at game number 1, Carlo, you know that NorthPort likes to play fast. They like to be able to get...
As we take another look at this drive from Scotty Thompson, and when Kadeem Jack turned his head, his man, Japet, was gone for the jam. As Kadeem, Stephen Holt on the drive, leads it for JB, top of the key 3, won't work. Thompson with the rebound, Scotty with the putback. Manning Arvin Tolentino, he fights over the screen. Arvin attacks inside, loses the basketball. Rosario, another rim run, a bucket.
You know, even if Arvin Tolentino not able to score there, what I like is he was not... And look at how quick Barangay Ginebra gets down on the defensive end. They know that NorthPort is the #1 fast-breaking team.
A pass to the corner, Bulanadi makes it from the corner, a 3-point shot.
That definitely will put a smile on Coach Bonitan's face because he was able to knock down that first shot.
But a foul is called on the other side, so 2 more free throws.
Needing to bounce back here in game number 2. But if you're Ginebra, you want to go 2-0 right now because it's 3 straight games. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday.
Yeah.
And like Coach Tim was saying, you know, fatigue creeps in game number 3, game number 4. But after game...
Evanelli hounding Scotty Thompson. Locates Brownlee, extra pass. Japet converts on that short stab.
Again, open look for Barangay Ginebra. Just that good ball movement.
Everything starts with a Scotty Thompson penetration, and then after that, they just find the open man. But this will be another N1 opportunity for Kadeem Jack this time.
On the other hand, for NorthPort, they're bleeding for their points. It's Barangay Ginebra just making it so difficult. Even to have...
Steven goes to Brownlee. JB, the pull-up jumper won't work. Tip in, won't go either. So many opportunities for Barangay Ginebra as they finally get a bucket courtesy of Aguilar.
I mean, there were 3 white guys in that shaded area. And nobody from NorthPort was in a good position to actually get that rebound.
Oh boy, couple of threes early for Alin Bolanadi. For guys like Arvin Tolentino, Japet got to it. And now Jamie is pushing. No look pass, Japet, another jam. Leading the attack for Barangay Ginebra, effort on one end. Getting to that Arvin Tolentino layup attempt. And then running all the way to the other side.
To set up, get everybody involved.
Franyu goes to William Navarro. He shoots over the defense and connects on a long two against Malonzo.
Half of this first quarter, what you like about it is now the outside shooting, perimeter shooting for NorthPort going in.
Nice pass, the extra pass to the corner. Ahan Misi sets his speed and converts from deep. JB still looking for his first basket. Malonzo was hot, and he continues to be hot with a 3-point shot now. The routine is always important to all the players because you don't feel like you get into your groove.
Not just players, like even for us, right? There is a routine that we have when we cover the ball games, but more so with the players because of that warm-up time, that preparation for you to get, you know, to loosen up, to be able to stretch out and really zone yourself and get focused for the game.
Another turnover here for NorthPort. RJ Abarrientos pushing. RJ attacks middle, leaves it for Malonzo, gives it back to RJ. Abarrientos attacks inside and gets a friendly bounce. Back-to-back buckets for RJ.
You know, when you have Abarrientos inside, you're just guessing if you're defending him and helping out. He's got so many moves. He can elude the defense. You just got to be aware all the time and just try to recover.
Less than 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter of action. As it's a 10-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. JB still looking for his first bucket of the ball game. He finally gets it with a triple. Early attack here. Might be looking for a 2-for-1. Rosario picks it up. The pass is off, and Munzon is away. Too far to catch up was Jamie Malonzo. Barangay Ginebra in the 5 quarters they've played so far in this series. As the offense is just looking too good for them. Malonzo, another jumper. It's good again. It's still pure for Jamie as 5. Malonzo with a Euro step. Oh, came up short on the finish. But they will regain possession. Barrientos converts.
Just first to that basketball, if you look at how they played defense there, they knew exactly, right? When
to easy looks, a 17-point lead for Ginebra. Tolentino, blocked by Malonzo. Another stop for Barangay Ginebra. Ahan Misi for 3. It goes in. His second 3-ball of the game.
He hasn't seen any daylight.
Malonzo launches and converts from deep. He's in double digits as well.
They're moving the ball, they're playing defense. If you're NorthPort, you need to be able to grind it out, put in that effort.
That's a miss coming from Arvin Tolentino. On an early 3-point attempt, they sleep on Troy Rosario, and he jams it home.
It's like watching a boxing match, and the opponent just got stung, a little bit dizzy. You can see NorthPort needs to be able to get something going.
Again, kids, it's all effort. Just look at what Troy Rosario is doing in this ball game as Jamie Malonzo geared for takeoff.
Stop that run of Barangay Ginebra. They're hoping, this is the second timeout of NorthPort. They're hoping it will not happen. In the first minute and change. In the next 2 minutes, it's a 7-0 run for Barangay Ginebra.
And we still have 7:38 remaining in the first half.
Carlo, that was 9 at the end of the first quarter. That means they already have 7 in less than half the quarter. I mean, that's just, it's like a specimen for the entire team.
Arvin Tolentino finally gets a bucket here in the second quarter. 4 points in total for him, including that goaltending call earlier that he got against Japet. 51-29, still a mountain to climb for NorthPort. Maya, first touch, first bucket. Welcome back, Mr. Gray. And these are just numbers that...
For some teams, those 17 assists for the entire ball game.
Yep.
We've only played, what, 18, 19 minutes?
Miranda converting with a wide open 3-point shot. And the bench has been present, at least for NorthPort. It is their main gunners that are struggling. Maya going up against Navarro. Now it is Scotty. Long rest for him as well. Brownlee, fresh as a daisy here in the second quarter. Jumper over the defensive jack.
What you like again about Barangay Ginebra, it's just everybody's on the same page. Guys with a lot of experience, guys leading, helping each other out. That's why basketball seems so easy.
Who can inject some offense to NorthPort's cause? Who can help? William Navarro misses that 3-point shot. Scotty goes to Maya. Easy layup with a foul.
Just a step ahead is Barangay Ginebra on both ends of the floor. Defensively, offensively.
If the advantage is not there, but a bunch of those fast break opportunities
were
wide open.
Slam dunks, right? How many did Troy Rosario have?
Jamie Malonzo continuing his stellar play. And then the turnover is really hounding NorthPort's cause. That will be an end one for Scotty Thompson.
Getting beat once again on that fast break off that stop.
Kadeem Jack looks so uncomfortable right now, though.
You look at that. How many guys?
The rebound is tapped loose, and it is recovered by Kadeem Jack. William Navarro. Oh, that was very close to being a traveling violation.
Was that a travel?
But they let it go. I thought it was, but they let it go. And now Bulanadi taps this ball out of bounds. As Brownlee has it with 9 to work with. Malonzo goes to Scotty. This is wide open from deep. Brownlee, quiet first half as it doesn't matter for him with everyone else being available, being present. And Troy Rosario scores the first bucket of the third quarter.
You know, again, you need to believe, you need to show, you need to remind yourself of how you got here, right? You're the #1 team at the end of the elimination round because of the things that you were doing. And I remember Coach Bonnie mentioned that to them, that, you know, let's not put too much pressure on ourselves. Let's just do a little bit more than what we were doing in terms of what we did in the elimination round and in the quarterfinals as well. You know, I really like that game of theirs against Magnolia because they were down at the end of the first 2 quarters. But they found a way to fight back. But they haven't been able to find that same gear, that same focus, that same effort to be able to combat Barangay Ginebra right now.
And Don, there's a difference when you prepare a couple of days for one game against a singular opponent. It's a different thing altogether when you are in a 7-game series against a team as well coached as Barangay Ginebra.
25 is the number of championships of Coach Tim. Right? And he's gone through losses, he's gone through big wins, and just knows how to prepare and get that advantage, and also to keep, again, his players at just the right amount of, it's the middle, right? Not too high, not too low, keep them motivated.
5 in the span of a week.
Yes.
Oh, now the defense is starting to bite for NorthPort with Joshua Monson getting a takeaway and a layup.
Look at this pressure of Nelly. This is what you want to see. And that double, you know, to change things up, not make it so easy for Barangay Ginebra.
Brownlee will swing it. Now Holt will attack. That bounces off of Japet and into the waiting hands of Brownlee. Misses on the 3.
See the effort there.
You need a ton of those if you're NorthPort, and you need this one to fall. It does for Arvin Tolentino. Japet goes to JB. He is left wide open. Misses. Japet, second effort is good inside.
That's a good challenge on that 3-point shot of Justin Brownlee. Just not able to get that defensive rebound.
Evanelli looks like Japet got a piece of it.
Number 3.
Navarro wants to go baseline. That is tight. Oh, he locates Arvin Tolentino. Another 3 on the way. It's good again.
Japet is just holding on to the fact that he came out unscathed after going all out last game, so he can duplicate that and even go more. Back to you, gentlemen.
In the PBL qualifying round. All of this for free via the Pilipinas Live app.
Are you a subscriber?
Of course. You want me to
I will show you. I will show you my app as well.
You want me to prove it? I'm a paying subscriber of Pilipinas Live.
Such a great
from day one.
But you know, it's a really good app to have, right?
Nice drive there coming from William Navarro
to get that 3 at the corner.
Rosario, great move as he loses the defense of Arvin Tolentino for the layup.
Hey, remember, 2 weeks. He's focused on rehab, so he's fresh.
And Arcicua did a tremendous job of helping out Rosario and the rest of our Gilas Pilipinas throughout that trip. William Navarro hits his 3rd triple of this game.
Now, these are the guys that work, you know, behind the scenes, that really help the players be in tip-top shape and recover from injuries. Actually, even not being injured, but just be able to recover and play the next day.
That was a quick counter coming from Japet Aguilar to extend their lead back up to 29. Contapay kicks it out to Fran Yu. And Yu was wide open for that 3-point conversion.
When you play like trash, you can't stay in that moment, taking it upon himself to not show too much negativity and lacking confidence that his teammates might start to imbibe as well. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you for that report. Belle, you said that there was defender after defender being sent Arvin Tolentino's way. In that particular exchange, it was Justin Brownlee tasked to slow him down, forcing the turnover, hitting the 3 on the other side. And just like that, it's back to where we started, a 29-point lead as Arvin was foul baiting there. Referee's not agreeing. JB, a casual layup on the other side.
See, that's that frustration that you can really feel from Arvin Tolentino. His emotions cannot get the better of him. You know, you can talk to the referees, but at the same time, you know, he's getting frustrated because he feels like the defense is being a little bit more physical and the referee should make a call, but he's not been getting that call.
And you saw William Navarro trying to talk to him. imploring him to just focus on the game, as they still have a mountain to climb here in the third quarter. Malonzo runs into trouble. Navarro dives for it to take the ball away. Kadim Jack on the attack. Layup is good. The final say here in this third quarter. Oh, a takeaway though. And now Joshua Munson is ahead. He scores on the layup. So at least a good ending.
Well, Carlo, 12-3 in terms of second chance points for Barangay Ginebra. Again, that's an effort statistic, going for those offensive rebounds and then putting it back.
So let's see what kind of fight NorthPort can provide here in the final quarter. Malonzo continuing his stellar play. That is a pass to Barrientos into Troy Rosario, staying in that dunker spot, being available. Exactly. And that goes to your point, Dom, of even if these games will come only with a one-day break in between, you don't burn too much if you're Barangay Ginebra.
If you're able to manage the minutes. And, you know, you look at NorthPort, they should be the fresher team, 2-week break. You know, younger squad, so to speak. And, you know, guys who are needing to prove. So that's why what's really difficult for the coaching staff is the effort that's being shown. You understand the bad decisions. You understand the, you know, the jitters. But the effort being put on the floor is something that needs to be there.
It cannot be half-hearted. You have to believe 100% that you have what it takes to beat Barangay Ginebra to actually get there. As Kadim Jack scores on the back shot. Good cut. Oh, but Monzon recovers with a block against Ahan Misi. And then he runs to the other side. This is NorthPort.
That's the NorthPort basketball that we're talking about.
Unfortunately for them, it'll start out. William Navarro in this game, 19 points, together with 9 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal. As Kadim Jack will jam it home.
Look at this quick spin towards that baseline.
They're bench players in the game. You, if you're playing for NorthPort, will have to stamp your class against the bench unit of Barangay Ginebra.
And it's, again, it's still all about the effort, right? You may be good or better, but if you're not able to put in that effort, then you're able to level up with the others.
William Navarro, 21 points to lead NorthPort in scoring. And you can see that this player is not minding the score. He's just focused on the task at hand. And I think it will force Coach Timcon to re-inject some of his starters, as Japet and Scotty about to check into this ball game. Double-double now for William, 21 points and 10 boards. Fran New on the attack, leaves it for Kadim Jack, and one opportunity for the NorthPort import.
You can see now they are working defensively, making stops, and because of that work.
But NorthPort is not giving up without a fight here in the final quarter. They go up top, alley-oop connection, Ralph to Japet. Arvin Tolentino, blocked by Brownlee. It has been a swarm of defenders sent his way, but he gets lucky here as he catches the loose ball and converts on the layup.
Still a lot of time. And you can see the demeanor now of NorthPort, very different as compared to the first 24 minutes.
Good hands coming from Fran Yu. Oh, but the pass was way short. And now the counter-attack for Barangay Ginebra. Maya launches from deep. That's a miss from 3. The pass, almost stolen, but picked up by Kadim Jack, and he will jam it home. Munzon loses it on the behind-the-back dribble. Brownlee to Japet, and that is easy pickings for Japet Aguilar, which will add to the frustrations of NorthPort Batang-Pierre just when they felt that they could have something. Arvin Tolentino goes inside now to Kadim Jack. Jack on the attack, draws a double team, but beats it anyway with a one-hander.
Japet with 24, Scotty with 14, Troy Rosario with 11, Brownlee with 10, 17 for Malonzo, 11 for RJ Barrientos.
Scotty Thompson on the attack, kicks it out to JB. Brownlee to Holt inside, and Stephen connects off the bench.
Stephen Holt, the energy that he has from the time he comes in after what 40 minutes of playing, it's just the same. Gotta admire that.
Arvin Tolentino could not bank it home. As this ball will bounce towards Scotty Thompson. Fake from Japet and an end one. That should be another assist, right?
Yeah.
Scotty Thompson.
Yeah. But you know, again, at least that time, you look at that pass.
And the 4 apiece of Holt and Ahan Misi. And now Evanelli, the jumper is good. More effort here in the fourth quarter for NorthPort, but it can't be just one quarter. It has to be 48 minutes of this just to have a shot at upsetting Barangay Ginebra.
In game number 1, it was the second quarter that they really showed the effort that they won. The first quarter, at least, they were more or less in it. But the third and the fourth, they got basically outworked.
Aside from William Navarro, what silver lining can you pick up for NorthPort in this contest, though?
Well, you saw Arvin Tolentino able to knock down some threes. So those things going down, that's something that you know, will help you later on. Joshua Munzon, you could see also a couple of fast breaks, and that aggressiveness. And then at least they can watch this film and say, okay, you know what? At this point to that point in the ball game is the type of effort that we need.
Now a steal. Paulo Taha skies for the layup, and draws the foul as well.
Paulo Taha is one of those guys that doesn't get too many minutes for NorthPort. You know, could make a case for himself.
A late turnover coming from the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters on an inbound at that, when they could have still tried to go for a 4-point shot and send that matchup into overtime. And speaking of a 4-point shot, here's one coming from Evan Nelly. So many questions will remain unanswered for the NorthPort Batang Pier. They have one day to try and figure it out as we resume this series this coming Sunday with Barangay Ginebra San Miguel holding a 2-0 advantage.